Welcome to the Free Daily Coaching Hangout, your daily hangout for mindset, tech tips, and everything attraction marketing. We're here every morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Sit back or jump in. Either way, remember to have some fun. Here at freedailycoaching.com.
Boom. Good morning, everyone. Free Daily Coaching, the hangout where we talk about everything attraction marketing, from mindset to tech tips. We do a Thursday throwdown. We have a Friday free-for-all. We even bring in people from all over the home-based direct sales and multi-level marketing industry, even into the internet marketing space. And we bring industry professionals, people that have had massive success in their businesses, onto the hangout as well. In addition to that, this is an interactive community. So if you're here live, then today is an actual interaction day. Today is a free-for-all Friday. We're combining it with a throwdown Thursday. I'm super pumped this morning, and I'm going to share some things with each of you, and then hopefully the idea is that you guys will interact and share back and communicate and be a part of and share back with us. So if you're watching on the Google Plus feed, maybe you're watching the replay over on YouTube and you're wondering, hey, how can I plug in? How can I get here live? How can I do some of this interaction? Well, it's really simple. You can just go over to freedailycoaching.com. You can actually register for the webinars. You'll actually even get an email that reminds you about the webinars. In addition to that, what you're really going to get, what's really going to be exciting for you, is you're going to get an opportunity to click onto a link, get the newsletter, and then get links back to the replays, so that if you do miss it, you don't want to go find it on YouTube. You want it just right there. It'll get sent to you periodically in my newsletter, in my emails. So excited. I'm going to do some housekeeping really quick. Today is a Friday free-for-all. We've had some crazy weeks here because of the holidays. I want to remind everyone that this coming up week, on Tuesday, on Tuesday the 30th, we're going to have a work session. So for those that are friends of the Free Daily Coaching Call and that are doing the work session, then those are going to be starting up on again on Tuesday. We missed 1 week, and this week I believe in December, and let me make sure on the calendar here, but I believe, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 weeks this week. So we missed last Tuesday for the Christmas holiday. I was traveling, so we're still going to get next Tuesday in. So that'll be our 4th for the month, and we're going to continue to keep on doing that. Now, I have some ideas for some things that may be happening, and I don't want to go right into them right away. There's going to be an opportunity to continue rocking, and we're going to take some further steps to keep the momentum going through January, and we're going to make that opportunity available. And I'm just pinning down the details for you guys. So that's going to be something fun. We're going to continue. A lot of you guys know right now that I'm doing a December intensive with my mentor and some other marketers, as well as her husband Larry. So Diana and Larry Hockman. You're getting the marketing and you're getting some coaching as well. And coaching, I mean some mindset. Larry is a certified counselor and has been for over 25 years now, working as a counselor, as a professional counselor. And so getting both of those parts has been really crucial to my business and tapping into that team. So we're going to do something where we parlay from December into January and give people an opportunity to really be able to connect and do that. So I wanted each of you guys to know that was on the table. So that's what's in the works. Now, raise your hand. Normally what we do here is a Friday free-for-all. Everyone talks about the action they took this week and then the results they got. So in addition to that, we missed yesterday, the Thursday throwdown is something new that we're doing. We're throwing down a topic and then everyone's just firing off on it, right? There's no set like path for it. Whereas the Friday free-for-all is more like, hey, I did this and I got this back. The throwdown is just we're firing off ideas. It's kind of like a brain dump, live brain dump. point counterpoint going on at the same time. So a multiple different, a synergistic effect. So that being said, let's get to it. Let's get some hands raised. Let's see who I can bring over this morning, who took some actions this week, who wants to jump over and be a part of the live interaction, and if you're available. I understand it's just the day after Christmas. There's a lot of people at family and friends still. There's kids running around with their tinkers and wontonkers and playing and making noise. So if you can't do that, that's okay. If you can and you want to, definitely raise your hand and I'll bring you over. What I'll also do is I'll post the link over in the chat and you guys can just jump over if you want. So let me go ahead and paste that over. Boom. And then let me bring it over into the chat. Okay, boom. I posted in the group too, Christina. I tried to click you over. So just go ahead and there you go. And you can also just click on the link in the group. So let's talk about this week and actions. So it was a challenging week because of the holiday and because it fell right in the middle of the week. So for many people, it may have been a challenge to get some of the tasks that you normally accomplish done. So how can we look at this past week and look at this Christmas week and see the scheduling challenges, and then how can we say, okay, well, that I can take that experience and I can apply it. Well, we can apply it almost immediately because the next week, this following week, now we're coming up on the New Year's holiday, right? And it's quote unquote holiday. I don't even know why. I don't know that it's really a holiday, other than it's a day that we're like, oh, it's New Year's, and a lot of people go out on New Year's Eve and party, and then New Year's Day, everyone has black-eyed peas and cornbread, or that's what you're supposed to have. I don't know why. I don't know why, Christina, that everyone on the West Coast and here in Colorado, I guess this is a Southern thing. I've been doing it my whole, ever since I can remember. That's just been a thing that we do. So I thought that everyone did that. So I guess someone in my family went to the South, was from the South, loved someone in the South, right, at some point, because black-eyed peas and cornbread that's like a part of what you're supposed to do on New Year's Day. That's how you bring in the new year. And it's a thing. I knew you were going to know about it because you live down in Tennessee. So if you didn't know about black-eyed peas and cornbread, I was going to have to call Brian McDaniel and see if you were really from Tennessee. So the reason I'm bringing that up about the New Year's is because it's a perfect time to go and apply what we've learned from this week. So if you learned, hey, guess what? I did pretty good on Monday, Tuesday, but then Wednesday, Thursday, I was totally off track because it was a holiday, and I really didn't get that much done. I mean, I said Merry Christmas to my friends, and I did the obligatory holiday things, but maybe you felt and I'm not saying you should or shouldn't, and I'm just saying maybe you experienced some remorse and saying, oh, I should have done more for my business. Well, let me say two things. First of all, if it's Christmas Eve and Christmas and you celebrate those holidays, right, then it's okay to not work on those holidays, right? And I'm just being real, guys. If you practice a religious faith and on Sundays that faith meets and worships and communes and you're with those people on Sunday and that's your time to celebrate, then don't feel bad about not doing work on that day. Now, check this out. Let me suggest something. I know this is going to be crazy, guys, right? Let me suggest something that we've talked about before. I'm going to bring it up again because I know that this is happening, and the reason I know this is happening because I got private messages from people. I get emails from people, right? And that's why I'm talking about this morning is specifically these are the concerns that people are having. What if you just simply set up the post beforehand? What if this weekend? What if today, tonight, right now, tomorrow on Saturday, on Sunday while you're sitting and watching football, right? I'm just giving you guys multiple different times that you could do this. What if you sat down then and said, hey, what would I want to say on New Year's Eve? What are some fun pictures and what would I like to say on New Year's Eve? And what if you just simply got those 4 or 5 posts all put together and scheduled right now? What if they weren't? Okay, I know what the next question is, guys. I'm ready for you today. Boom, 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 I'm ready. The next question is, well, Bert, I don't have a fan page. They told me I don't have to have a fan page, so I'm just putting for my personal page. So I can't automate it for my personal page. It doesn't have the scheduler. Well, that's okay. What you can do, okay? So I'm going to talk about what you can do. What you can do is you can take and have a folder that says New Year's Eve Facebook posts, and you just make a new folder. You hit File, Create New Folder, and you make that folder, New Year's Eve Facebook. And then what if in that Facebook you had 4 to 8 to 10, whatever, pictures in the Facebook? Or for Facebook that you're going to post in that folder. What if also, in addition to that, you named the pictures? Picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, so you know what numbers in order they were. And then what if you just opened simply a little text edit document or a Word document, and you put picture 1, colon, and then you wrote out whatever message you wanted for that picture. Picture 2, colon, or quotation marks, and then you write out whatever quote you wanted to have. It's not automated. I get it. It's not set up because it's not on your fan page, but wouldn't it be easier if on New Year's Eve morning when you woke up, you just opened up a file on your computer and you went, oh, copy that text, paste it, grab that picture, click it in, hit post, and walk away from your computer for 3 hours. When you come back, you can answer everyone and interact with everything that's happened, and then guess what you do? Real quick, grab picture 2, grab that copy, swipe, click, paste, boom, done. Take you 2 minutes, guys. I know what the next question is. Bert, you don't understand. I don't have my computer. I'm going to be gone on New Year's Eve. I'm going to be going over to my sister-in-law's house or my mother-in-law's house, or I'm going to spend it with my church group. Whatever it is you're going to do. Well, guess what, guys? It's right here. It's just right here. Guess what? All this stuff, yeah, and guess what? All this stuff I just told you, if you make that folder, you can email that folder to yourself. Okay, guys? You can email the folder to yourself, so it's right here on your phone. You'll have all the stuff right here on your phone. You can just grab it from the email on your phone. If you're not familiar with that, go check out videos on YouTube. I'm sure I have some. There's a million of them. Go look at what Google Drive is. Google Drive is. If you have a Gmail, if you have YouTube, if you have Google+, you automatically have a Gmail account. That comes with a Google Drive. You can upload your stuff right to there and access it from anywhere. You can even access it from your phone. Okay? So there's no reason for you not to have this already ready for yourself. Okay? I'm just going to use someone as an example. And I want to tell you how amazing this was. I've been, as many of you guys know, I work with a lot of you, and I've been working with Chris Schaus on a project. And we went to go build something one day, and it was just like icons all over her desktop, and there was just files here and there. And I just gave her the same idea about just let's create a new folder. Let's put everything that's associated with this project in this folder, right? So we have things organized. Guys, the next time I talked to her, I was like, hey, are we ready? She was like, yeah, watch this. Boom, bam, bing, 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 boom. She was like, click, 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 done. Click, 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 done. Click, 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 done. Why? Because she knew exactly where her stuff was. She didn't have to go look, oh, where did I put that file? Oh, is that in the download folder? Where's those pictures? Oh, I wanted the purple flower, not the yellow one. Now I have to go back and look, right? She already had it organized. If you create folders for yourself to do this, imagine this. In addition to New Year's Eve, you could do it for New Year's Day. Same exact thing. If you have a fan page, you can actually use the little scheduler and actually schedule. If you don't have the fan page or you're not using the fan page, then you can literally just have the posts ready and copy and paste them right in. So something very simple, very, very, very simple can change the entire dynamic of your business. Can you imagine what the last 2 days looks like if you made 3 or 4 posts, you got some interaction, and mentally you're in the game? Because if you're sitting here today and you're like, oh man, I didn't post for the last 2 days, I didn't do anything, blah, 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 there's this old tape running in your head that's telling you about all the things that you didn't do. Wouldn't it be much better to set yourself up where you show up today and you're like, all right, I'm so ready for this weekend. I'm ready to rock some stuff out today through the weekend and get myself set up so that Monday or Tuesday and Wednesday or Wednesday and Thursday, I could do what I want, right? If you want to go out on Wednesday night and not have to mess around on Thursday because maybe you won't feel good, guess what? Christina's laughing. It's okay. You can get it all set up already. If you want to watch football all day on New Year's Day, right? I don't know now that they changed the playoffs if they have as many of the bowl games on a New Year's Day, how that works. But if that's what you want to do is eat black-eyed peas and cornbread and watch football on New Year's Day, you could do that, right? If you want to go shopping with your family, if you want to sleep in, if you want to go for a jog, if you want to go skiing or whatever you want to do, you can set it up right now today so that that's possible. That's the amazing part. You can take action today to set it up so that it's already in place. So the reason I wanted to share that with you guys is because, like I mentioned earlier, there's some people coming into this week that are feeling a little down. They're feeling like they didn't get everything they wanted to get accomplished. That doesn't need to occur. And that doesn't need to occur because you can curb that right now. You can use this week as a learning experience and start applying it into next week, right? Into New Year's. And then check this out. What if you started doing that on a week-by-week basis? You can see where guys, you can see in my schedule where I sometimes fall short. Like, check this out. When I went and set up my Christmas vacation, back when I set up the friends calls, I didn't take into account on that day I would still be traveling, right? I didn't take that into account. So there was still a registration link for that Tuesday. So that's something now I can look at. I wrote a note for myself. Okay, when I create the January links, look at every single Tuesday and what's going on before and after to make sure I'm not going to be traveling and there's not going to be some kind of time lapse, right? So it was a learning moment. So how can you start applying this and how can you start scheduling ahead so that you're never feeling behind? You never feel like overwhelmed and like under the gun. Go ahead, Christina. I guess it's just...
It's just us. Like, nobody wanted to come and play with us the day after Christmas. I don't understand.
I don't know. They may be on a turkey coma. They could have eaten so much roast beef that they may be in food coma right now. They might have had too much hash. You never know.
Never know. Listen, and yeah, I do know about the black-eyed peas and cornbread. I personally don't like black-eyed peas, but my daddy always made me take a spoonful anyway, just because you just have to. So I think it is a Southern thing.
I think so.
But it's kind of funny that you said that because I literally took off 2 days. Like, I never 2 whole days. Like, I did a couple of posts to, like, I started doing a couple of posts to, like, meet new people and stuff. And then I was like, whoa, wait a minute. No, family's in town. Like, I'm not going to work at all. And I thought, oh, gosh, I'm going to be so, guilty about it. But actually, it really felt good to wake up this morning having spent the whole, day with my family and not worried about work, not worried about getting my business going or whatever. And I actually got new friends. Like, they found old postings or something. I don't really know how it happened, but I got some new friends. And people were sending me messages, so it let me know that I had put out enough presence, to affect my business, and let me also know what I could do if I put my activity on another level. I mean, if I could do that and hadn't even put my activity on that level, just imagine when I 10 times it, what it'll be like, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's such a profound statement about not worrying about your business and being able to spend that time with your family. And isn't that really what we want? Isn't that why you're here this morning on Free Daily Coaching? Really, think about really while I mean just for a moment. Let's think about, why do we come to Free Daily Coaching? Why is Free Daily Coaching even here in the first place? This call was created so that I could share things with you that I struggled with. right? Or that I had a challenge with that I learned along the way. Awesome, Elizabeth. Awesome, awesome. Elizabeth just shared in the chat that she got 3 new leads for Christmas. Yeah, I got leads on Christmas Eve, guys. I got commissions on Christmas and Christmas Eve, guys. Like, it's crazy. Now, it's because of taking actions over and over and over again. But let me go back. I don't want to digress. I saw that chat and I got excited. I want you guys to realize why free daily coaching is here in the first place. This is a place where we can go to share things like what Christina just shared. She's like, oh yeah, I have a video already cut. I'll just share it with you guys. Like, listen, that's the whole point of this. The whole point of creating a community, creating a group where you can come each morning and learn how to build your home-based business. Let's all be absolutely 100% clear on what's going on. 2 things are happening. One is we're building an amazing community where everyone here, all of the participants, can come in and find answers and tap into multiple different resources, right? That's what's happening on one level. On the second level, guys and gals, this is just like everyone else has a strategy, has a thing that they do. Imagine this. This is my platform. This is my marketing strategy. This is what I do, right? There's a good amount of the people that come to the free daily coaching call that are either on my team, they're working with someone that's working with me, right? They're either directly working with me or they're working with one of you, right? So it's a platform. It's specifically a platform to bring people into our group. Specifically, that's the whole idea. The idea is that we bring people into the group based on value, based on real hard value. Like, hey, if you didn't know that you can automate those, let us show you how. Let us simply show you how. Let us simply share a video that Christina already cut. Okay, we don't have to go and take the time to do it right now. We don't have to redo anything. Let's simply just take the time in a moment at the end of this to go check in the group. Christina said she'd post her video, and then boom. Even better yet, if you want to get proactive, just go subscribe to Christina's channel and go type in her search Facebook post, automated Facebook post. Just type in Facebook and look at her playlist, and you'll see all the different videos she has on Facebook stuff. I mean, guys, that's amazing, right? Like, you just type in Facebook and all her videos will come up. It'll be her everything. Everything that Christina knows about Facebook that she's cut a video on, you'll be able to see it. That's pretty cool, right? The fact that Christina, and check this out, guys, this is the cool part. This is the cool part. Christina probably has links in some of those videos that say, hey, if you want to know more, come get on my email list. Hey, if you want more of this product, come buy this product over here. Hey, if you want to know more about this, click on the link below. Check this out. This is the cool part. When you really are networking and you're building a community, it's okay to say, hey, go check out Christina's stuff. Let me say it again. It's okay to send someone to someone else. Guys, if I don't have that video made, I don't have to go make it. I could just send you to Christina's video, right? If some of the people that are here today decide, hey, I want to get on Christina's list, well, good. They were going to find Christina. You were going to find her anyway, somehow. Whether it was today because we said go check out that specific video, or it's because you watched a video from 3 months ago when she did a Google Plus training here, or it's because you saw something on her Facebook and you're like, hey, I know her. She's on the free daily coaching. She's been over there. I've seen her there, right? This is the bottom line, guys. If you're attracted to someone, you're attracted to them. It doesn't matter, right? And I'm not being weird. I'm not trying to be like, hey, Christina. I'm saying if you're attracted, you're attracted. It doesn't matter if it's like, how you doing? Like, she's got a pretty face, or she's like, doing crazy dance moves. It could be that she has an awesome graphics on her Facebook page. It doesn't matter why they're attracted, okay? It just matters that the people are attracted. The only time it matters about the attraction mostly is if you're a female, right? If you're a woman and you're on Facebook, you can run into a lot of ridiculous harassment. So using that card, you could use it, but you got to use it conservatively and smartly, right? Because otherwise you're going to have to weed out a lot of.
The creeps will follow you. They will find you.
Yeah, they'll find you. They're all the trolling. They're trolling all over Facebook and the internet. So you have to like think about how you're using the attraction. But attraction is attraction is attraction.
Hey Bert, I have two examples of like things that you were talking about that I want to throw out there too, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the feeling of thinking like planting your flag and like being the pointer and like introducing and connecting people is a little weird because you feel like I'm giving away like potential business and stuff. But literally, I've got people that I've got people who have joined me in our shared community. As I've sponsored them as a result of me being willing to say, hey, this is a good place to go get information. This is a good place. I've got a woman, literally, I've got like 2-3 people who literally almost every day are sending people to me. They're like, I don't know, but Christina Irvin knows all this stuff, or she knows where to send you. Like every day, and I'm thinking to myself, well, you could help them, like you could sponsor them, but they send people to me all the time, like clockwork. And then another thing about posting and scheduling out, so because I was thinking about that myself, and my mom is not really sure exactly what I do, like how I make money on the internet. She's like, I don't understand all these videos and how that makes you money or anything. So I was like showing her some of my YouTube videos last night. It was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. And as I'm watching these older videos, I'm like, Ma, clearly I had just started doing videos because I could tell how uncomfortable I am in these videos. I was like, now look at one of these recent videos. And she's like, yeah, I see the difference. But you know what happened? When I started looking at those videos, I realized I have a lot of older videos with really good content in it. Then now it's a good time to repurpose because I've met a lot of new people. I've brought in a lot of new people into my world, right, that haven't probably seen those videos. Not to mention the fact that I'm blogging now, and videos are usually, 5 minutes or less you want to keep them, so you don't really get a whole lot of content in. Literally, you could do a blog post with 2-3 of your videos embedded in it now. So what I'm saying, guys, is repurpose some of your older stuff because that's going to help you save time. You can go, if you happen to be blogging, you can actually schedule posts in your blog.
That's right. It's crazy. So watch this. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more. I'm gonna go off of this repurpose, and I'm only, guys, and everyone knows. So the only reason I caveat this is for those that are watching on YouTube or Google Plus. So you don't think that this is a sales webinar, because we don't do sales mostly on this webinar. Sometimes I'm gonna point you to where I'm gonna be hanging out. Sometimes I might show you some tools that I'm using, but usually if I want to sell you something, I do a separate webinar of this, right? I'll have a different webinar at a different time. I'll invite you to come and check it out. I just thought of a tool that I'm using, and this is, I'm not even going to give a link or anything. I'm just going to tell you guys about it. This is the deal. Either just send me a private message on Facebook if you're interested. I'm not going to give you all the details. I'm just going to tell you it's based off of what Christina said. I started to do this, okay? Check this out, Christina. I have some of my videos that are so bad. Like not the content isn't bad. It's that and it's not even how I'm saying it's not bad. But the look on my face, like the terror in my eyes that I'm on camera, I'm like, right? But the audio of the content is really good. So this whole idea of repurposing it, check this out. I went and got a thing, like a tool, right? A tool suite to use to do podcasts, and not just through Apple, but to be able to do like an actual, so I can just do an MP3 and have like a podcast, so I can syndicate it in a couple different places. Imagine this, guys. Imagine if you could, and so if you're interested in what I'm doing with this, just PM me and I'll tell you guys directly, right? Because like I said, it's not a sales webinar. The cool part about it is I can now go and take the audio clips out of some of those, right? Just take the audio. I can take the audio and upload it over to my audio thing, bloop, and then use that as all material for a podcast.
That's really good.
Yeah, and then check it out, because back in the day, I may or may not have written like a blog post about it, right?
Right.
So I could rewrite a new blog post, because even how you're writing today is going to be different. How you speak is going to be different in this marketplace. So I could write a whole new blog that points to the video again, right? So I'm like re-indexing that video. I could go through and make sure the description of the video is actually good. I could annotate the video. I could put a new link in the video that like actually leads somewhere that would be actually congruent to the video, right? If it's not. So I could shore all that up, and I can now take that audio and upload the audio as a whole different set of content, right? And then shoot that out as a podcast. In addition, guys, I could then take the 10 main points of whatever I'm talking about or whatever and make a quick PowerPoint real quick, and I could go and upload it to SlideShare. all on content that was already done. Like, gosh.
Or you think about things differently. There are things that I've done that I'm like, wow, you know, I could add 3 more points to this.
Exactly. So you could totally repurpose stuff, guys. You could totally be doing that. There's a I think Rob Four has it, guys. If you go back, and Christina mentioned it, if you go back into your blog, I did this too. You can actually go into your blog and take a blog post that you published, you know, whatever, a year ago, go in and change it a little bit if you want, and then you can go in and change the publish date to today, and republish it onto your blog, and it goes out again. It's like repurposing it, guys. It's so simple. And then guess what happens? The search engines and everyone index your stuff, and they see that you're active, and you know, it just takes some little tweaks and little changes. These guys, this morning I'm all fired up about these other ways to like repurpose and do one thing and get, guys, if you don't know by now, I'm a double dipper. I'm a triple dipper. I'm a quadruple dipper. If I could get a 5-time dip, if I could get like a I don't even know what that's called, a I don't even know what that is. What's a cinco? A cinco dip? I don't even know what's after the quad dip. You know, you get a dual, a triple, a quad. What's it called? A penta dip? Pentagram dip? A penta dip? Right? Like, guys, I guess it's a penta dip. I don't know. But let me tell you, I'm excited because there's something that I'm going to do, a marketing strategy that I'm going to use, a re-engagement strategy. Well, I was talking to my wife about it, and I was like, hey, will you check this out and tell me what you think is like a good way to do this and financially, and this is what I'm thinking long term. And guys, when I'm able to do that in my business, and my business has gotten to the point where, you know, a long time ago, a year ago, I would wanted to get involved in something like a cash grab. I'd be like, oh my gosh, we got to join this right now. It's going to be awesome. We'll get 27 people. We'll make so much money. Yeah, let's do it. And I would just sign my wife up for it. And I'd be like, Jessica, go do this thing. It's cool. It's for chicks. And whatever it is, you know, like just add in like all the different, you know, girl products. Because there's like 12,000 things that are like really kind of made for women that are MLM stuff. And she was like, yeah, that's all great, dude, but I'm not really into this. I don't have a passion for this. I don't even know what it is or anything. So this marketing technique that I want to use, I showed her to look at it, and then she was like, wow, guess what else I could do? And what else I could do? And guess what else I could do? Right? Guys, this is when it gets exciting. This is what gets me fired up. Why? Because this life, this idea that we're doing here on Free Daily Coaching by working as a community, by becoming a group and working together is permeating into my life to the fact now my wife wants to listen to Free Daily Coaching Call. Okay? My wife wants to be on the calls when I go on training calls at night. My wife's like, can we put the webinar on the TV? Can you have that on speakerphone? Like, hey, how can I be listening to this? Right? I want to have my own memberships to things. I want to have my own like login and stuff. I want to be able to do this. Guys, I'm not saying that it's required to have your spouse on board or that you need to partner up or anything like that. What I'm merely showing is that by taking consistent action and by getting a result, attraction marketing is working at a fundamental level in my home. Let me say that again. Attraction marketing is working at a fundamental level, and it's happening in my home. Hey, if you can make it happen in your home, guys and gals, check this out. You can make it happen anywhere. Okay? I'm going to tell you that right. Let me say that again. Right? Boom. If you can make it happen in your home, you can make it happen anywhere out there. Okay? Because the people that you love and that live with you, they're the most hypercritical. They're going to judge you the most. They're going to put the most scrutiny on you. They're going to see your shortcomings already. They already know your defects of character. They already know what's holding you back, right? They can see it from a mile away, guys, right? Or they're contributing to it, right? Either they can see the shortcomings or they're feeding into them. right? It's one of two. Either they're coming with you guys or they're not, right? And for a long time, my wife wasn't coming with me. She wasn't against me by any means. She wasn't like, no, don't do that. No, you're dumb. No, no, no. But she was like, hey, listen, that's your deal. I'm not in. I don't want anything to do with that. Over time, time has been the number one factor of why she's become more attracted, guys. When we're able to spend a week for vacation together, when we're able to spend time together, and then she has to return to a job, you do that a couple times throughout the year, and all of a sudden your spouse is like, hey, you know what? I don't know if I want to go back there. That's not as fun as this. I don't know if I really want to do that. So we talked about a bunch of different things today, guys. I'm pumped up, okay? I'm pumped up because we have like a week left in this year. What if right now today you took this week from now until the end of the year, and you did something like we did back last Thursday and did Throwdown Thursday and did 3 pieces of content. What if you made 3 pieces of content every single day from now until the end of the year? You'll have made more content in the week than most people make in a month. You start posting that everywhere on Facebook. You start telling people to come to your YouTube channel. You get active and start really showing people what it is you're doing, and believe in me, they will come to you. They will be attracted to you. They will follow you. They will literally hang on your every word. But it comes down to that one simple step, that action step, and are you going to take it? I want to say thank you to Christina for jumping over on the day after Christmas. I want to thank every single person that's here this morning. Hey, Craig and Malia, Bob, Howie, Larry and Chris, Elizabeth, Debbie, Heath, the regulars. I want to say to the core group, hey, thank you so much for spending your morning with me and Christina and the rest of the group. Right? Thank you for coming over to Free Daily Coaching to pour into you so that you can go out and help other people, so you can go pour into other people, so that you can go and build the business of your dreams. Because that's what this is really about, guys. This is about you going and creating what you want to build. I'm simply here to help you visualize. I'm simply here to help guide you down the path that may be correct for you. I can just show you the way that I've gone, right? Like, hey, check it out. Look, I went down this road over here. It's awesome. It's totally paved. There's lights, stop lights. You don't get hit by cross traffic, right? That's what we're here to do, is here to help each other. So thank you for joining Free Daily Coaching. Over the weekend, I'm going to create a new link, guys, for the January sessions, and it's actually going to overlap. So I'll post it in the group over the weekend. So hopefully now that the email server is gone, and hopefully updated, you should be getting your daily email updates as well. So thank you again for joining us here at Free Daily Coaching. I know we went over a few minutes. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, like always, email, text message, or message me on Facebook. Like I said, if any of you guys want to know how to repurpose and do that through the podcast, let me know and I can share with you. Otherwise, thank you so much, Christina, for jumping over. Let's all go out today and crush it. If you have any questions, get in touch. Thanks, and have a great day. And guys, look in the Facebook group for Christina's how to automate your Facebook fan page posts. And if you can't find it, guys, like I mentioned, if it's not in there, if you don't see it, and because maybe it's up or down in the feed or whatever, just simply go find Christina's YouTube channel, YouTube.com/Christina Irvin, or go find her on Facebook and find her link over to her YouTube, and go over and search her YouTube channel, and you'll be able to find exactly what you need.
Bye, guys. Just for you.